We've been hearing of franchise every day nowadays. It's everywhere, franchises of cafes, restaurants, and all that. It's becoming a trend, and that's good because it means everybody's starting to grow their own business. And I noted that in one of your interviews, you said that there's no standard for a franchise agreement. Can you elaborate?
Okay, that is right that each type of business has its own unique characteristic. So we cannot standardize a franchise agreement. That's why I said there is no a standard franchise agreement. Its characteristics should be personally addressed in the agreement. Even for the same type of business, we should prepare specific franchise agreement. Yet there are minimum requirements that we should incorporate in the franchise agreement. It is laid down by the Indonesian franchise regulations. One of the ultimate requirement is the type of intellectual property rights being franchised. And then the rights and obligations of both parties should be carefully and specifically addressed in the franchise agreement, and that will vary from one type of business to another.
I see. And how would you handle a dispute between the franchisee and franchisor?
Um, in a franchise agreement, we should incorporate a settlement of dispute provision. The very first method for dispute settlement is to have an amicable settlement through a deliberation in a good faith. However, if the disputing parties cannot reach an agreement, then we will look back to the franchise agreement. We will see whether it refers to a settlement through district court or a settlement by an arbitration board.
I see. And do you have any suggestions for the prospective franchisee and franchisors?
Okay, in offering a franchise, a franchisor should open itself for negotiation of the terms and conditions with the prospective franchisee. And for foreign franchise business wish to enter into Indonesia, the franchisor should subject itself to the Indonesian franchise regulations. That's why the franchise agreement should be prepared in accordance with the Indonesian regulations and should comply with the laws and regulations in general. And then for the prospective franchisee, I will suggest that he will thoroughly review, examine the draft franchise agreement. When he finds that any terms or conditions may not work well for his situation, then he should directly negotiate with the franchisor. So apparently the legal wordings of the franchise agreement should clear and should not cause ambiguity to either party.
I see, that is enlightening. Well, thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.